Good morning, dear hearts. All right, we are at lesson 121. We've completed the third review. We're on to new lessons, and this is a great one. This is a great lesson, and it's so important that, again, it's one of those ones I'm going to really strongly suggest that you read it because it is the key to happiness. Forgiveness is the key to happiness. Now, there's all kinds of great stuff in this, and I'm really excited, in case you couldn't tell. So, first off, this lesson tells us that this is the answer. This lesson is the answer to our search for peace. Forgiveness is the answer to our search for peace. And then the next few paragraphs start off with the unforgiving mind is this, full of fear. The unforgiving mind is torn with doubt, confused about itself and all it sees, afraid, angry, weak, and blustering. This is really good. Afraid to go ahead, afraid to stay, afraid to waken or to go to sleep, afraid of every sound, yet more afraid of stillness. The unforgiving mind is terrified of darkness, and yet it's more terrified of the approach of light. That the idea of light coming into its own environment is terrifying to the unforgiving mind because it is completely alien to the unforgiving mind. And so all that the unforgiving mind perceives is its own damnation, its own hell. And it does not know what is real. The unforgiving mind must learn forgiveness. We all must learn forgiveness because forgiveness is actually not natural. It is acquired. Why is it acquired? Why isn't it natural? Well, we are the extension of the one mind that does not know forgiveness because it has never judged. If I have never judged, I don't understand forgiveness. I have no need of it. But the unforgiving mind, the mind that has taken judgments and held on to grievances and has all kinds of blocks around the idea of love and light and what its life truly could be, is filled with doom and gloom and confusion and fear, and it does not understand. The unforgiving mind, this lesson tells us, it wants forgiveness, but it doesn't see any way in which that can happen. Forgiveness is acquired through a teacher. When we don't know something, we need a teacher to guide us, to teach us, to show us the way. And this has been provided for us in the what is the best word for this? In the presence of the Holy Spirit, we have been given the master teacher who will show us the way to complete forgiveness, to freedom, to peace, to joy, to happiness. This lesson says, as sin is an idea you taught yourself, forgiveness must be learned by you as well, but from a teacher other than yourself. And that goes to the idea that, that wonderful quote from Einstein, about the error cannot be corrected from the same level that made the error. I know that's a paraphrase, but that's the idea of it. So we cannot teach ourselves how to forgive because we really don't know. So we have to turn to one who knows, one who is at a different level of awareness and consciousness, and that is the Holy Spirit. The lesson, the practicing for today, and it's 10 minutes in the morning and it's 10 minutes at night, and of course it's hourly as well, to remind ourselves that forgiveness is the key to happiness. But the practicing that we're given, the scenario, if you will, is the same as we received in lesson 68, okay, that love holds no grievances. that we are to envision someone that we have an issue with, someone who is, irritating to us. And then the lesson, and I love it when the Course gives us these zingers. You probably have already chosen him. He'll do. Uh, so, and then to be able to look at this person, go within our mind and look at this person that we perceive as an enemy and stare at them, go within them, to see that even in this idea of them being an enemy, that there still is that spark of light, and try to connect with that spark of light. And then the second part of the exercise is then to think of someone that you consider a friend, all right, and someone that you love and you care for, and do the same exercise with them, and then to blend them, both of them together. But I have another suggestion for practicing, because so many of us have first met someone and had a wonderful relationship with them, a relationship that was free of all judgments and grievances, and then over time that relationship shifted into something that was very special, and that's special from a Course perspective, not, oh yeah, okay? So I'm going to suggest that you use the same person for both parts of this exercise. See them as you see them now, as someone who irritates you. And now we go back into the remembering of them as you first saw them, as you saw them in all of their light, in all of their glory, with no grievances that have been cast upon them. Nothing's been projected on them. See them as you first saw them, in the holy light of love and openness and kindness and peace and joy. So try to truly take the unforgiving part of the relationship and make it, switch it into forgiveness. We really will realize that in truth, giving and receiving are one. Because as I give the forgiveness towards my brother, I receive it tenfold and more. And now I am free of those judgments. I am free of the unforgiving mind. At the end of every hour, and after you've done your practicing, the end of the lesson says, forgiveness is the key to happiness. I will awaken from the dream that I am mortal, fallible, and full of sin, and know I am the perfect Son of God. And that's it for today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lesson. And one of the ones I'm going to highly recommend that you actually sit and read, because you will go even deeper into it after you've listened to this explanation. It's going to make even more of an impact for you. That's it. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please send others to subscribe. Please comment, and please be here tomorrow. Namaste.